Hey everybody, Tyler. It's February the 18th, 2025. Sadly, this is my second take because I gave too much personal info. But this video I wanted to record because I wanted to talk about one of my favorite quotes of all time and the same quote that gets me back in focus. There's a tour bus going around my house. Interesting. But in any case, first of all, the weather's super insane here in Canada. Or in Toronto, the weather's insane. Like in my backyard, the snow is up to like my kneecaps. Like it's absolutely nuts here. And I think even the weather's kind of gloomy. It doesn't paint the best picture. But in any case, I want to record a video about one of my favorite quotes of all time, and it gets me back in focus every time I tell it. So I want to provide context. Originally, I was a computer science major, and a year back, I finally got my life together and decided, hey, what am I going to do with my life? And I found out YouTube was what I wanted to do all my life. And I just decided, like, right in the moment, yeah, let's do some YouTube. And reason being, growing up, even around, grade 5, I tried to record videos. It didn't work out, but it was always a pipe dream of mine. And in some ways, I'm glad I didn't record videos back then because I probably would have gotten canceled because I was a complete, incel. But the dream always stayed with me. I tried streaming and just the consistency didn't work. I tried taking YouTube seriously and that didn't work either because I was just so busy with my life and I didn't have all the time and I didn't want to put all that effort into videos and be able to, it was just too much time. It was way too much time. And to be honest, what I'm doing right now is the perfect balance for what I'm doing. This is absolutely the perfect balance, and I completely love it. I'm going to still post every 3 days here, and I absolutely love doing it. But in any case, In any case, I decided to think of this plan. I was going to focus on YouTube as my plan B, but then do computer science as my plan A. Computer science is the plan B, and then YouTube is the plan A. And I really thought that I could do weightlifting and all this other shit on top of YouTube, on top of computer science work. And it took me one semester to realize I couldn't even handle computer science for a while. I know some people fucking learned the entire course in a year and were able to pass it. Computer science was just something I was good at. That was fun for me. It wasn't something I took seriously. And I did do good on the final projects, don't get me wrong, but when it came to university level, I had other shit going on in my life. I was going out, I had fun, I had things to do. And I didn't have all that time to dedicate to computer science. So when I had a little fucking crash out on my first exam, and I didn't do terrible, but it just didn't make me feel good. In some ways, I honestly think I could have kept going with computer science. And it makes me think, I have a variety of different things that I think about. But in any case, in that very moment, I decided that I want to put all of my cards onto YouTube. And that's scary, In some ways, I'm having a little bit of a freak out thinking that maybe I should have stuck with computer science. The same way maybe I should have stuck with The same way I should have stuck with even lifeguarding than my current job. I love my current job, but at the same time, I had all those certifications ready for lifeguarding, and I dropped all of that just for me to be able to, work out. That took 4 years, and I'm gonna get to this. This is all making sense for a reason, but I dropped computer science for film, and ever since then, even during computer science, I was thinking to myself, what the fuck am I going to do? I have no clue what I'm doing right now. In all honesty, I have no clue what I'm doing. And I tried streaming, I couldn't be consistent. I tried posting YouTube videos with marketing and stuff, way too much effort and work for what I did. I like what I'm doing right now. I hope I've said that before. But nowadays, when I look out these windows of my room and I go on walks, the biggest thing that scares the fuck out of me is I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I don't know if YouTube's just going to be this little pipe dream that didn't work out and I'm going to have to work as a film editor for the rest of my life and hate my job, Or even then, I don't even know if I enjoyed computer science that much. I'll have to talk to my parents about that. But even if I went to computer science, I don't know if I'd be happy with my life. I wouldn't be happy with my life, I think. I'll be honest. I'll be probably staying inside my fucking room, writing code all day. That would fucking suck. That would honestly suck. But in any case, I have these like little thoughts that pop up in my head from time to time. And recently I've been listening to an artist called Nipsey Hussle. He is I don't know where he's based from. I think he's California based, like a California based rapper who passed away a few years back from a shooting. And his music's very beautiful, very inspiring if you're into rap music. He raps about a lot of real topics, especially for like the black community and just for where he has been raised. And he speaks of a lot of different important topics. And yeah, you can listen to the music, but that's not what I'm calling for. Or not calling, oh my god. That's not what I'm recording for. What I'm recording for is I want to paint a light on a quote that he said before his passing that is just one of the most profound things, but yet so simple that I've ever heard in my life. It was a quote that he said while on an interview with Big Boy TV. And I think it's Big Boy TV. Like Big Boy Radio, I don't know what to fucking call it. But essentially, I don't know. Okay, sorry. Essentially, the conversation led to Big Boy asking Nipsey, were there ever times you thought that maybe rapping wasn't going to work out for you? That it just wasn't going to do as you expected? And his motto has always been the marathon. You have to run the marathon, right? That could be like metaphorical too. He said, that's why I call my shit the marathon, or call my stuff the marathon. Or my thing, sorry. That's why I call my thing the marathon. And this is pure linguistic gold. He says, I'm not going to pose this ultimate poise that I done know everything. Sorry, I fucked up that quote. But I'm not going to pose this ultimate poise that I know everything about this. Oh my god, hold on, I forgot the quote. Here we go, I have the quote right here. It says, that's why I call my thing the marathon, because I'm not going to lie and portray this ultimate poise that I've had it all figured out. I just didn't quit. That's the one distinguishing quality from me and probably whoever else is going through this or went through this or is going to go through this. It's that I ain't quit. I went through every emotion. I went through every emotion trying to pursue what I'm doing. And I think that's what's going to separate whoever is going to try to go for something. And you got to take that stance. And he said he's going to die behind this quote. And I know I'm absolutely butchering the way he said it. But a quote like that, it's that no matter what you do, just don't quit and you can get there. And that sentiment has always stayed true in my mind. Yeah, I might not be successful next year. Yeah, I might not achieve 10 million subscribers in 2, 3, 4 years. But in a decade, you can do so much in a decade. It's insane how much you can do. And this entire quote just reminds me that all I need to do to get no matter where I want to go in life is to just keep doing it. And I want to provide the gym as an example for me. Going to the gym around 2021 time, it was like, what was it? Maybe early April, May, June. That didn't really count. I was just going for like, what was it? I was just going for my school. You know what I mean? I had fitness courses and I was going there. And to be honest, it was around the time when COVID started. So I was only in the gym for so long until it became online, which sucked. But what happened was I must have just in that moment felt absolutely in love with lifting weights and going to the gym and working out. And I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, but I immediately said, I want to get to where everyone else I see going with zero help. I want zero trainers. I want to just do this myself. I want to go head in. You know what I mean? And it was in that moment that I started really going to the gym. And I was lifting heavier and I was taking notes, but I stumbled and I fell for 3 years straight. Some people with guidance and gym buddies and stuff probably didn't. And I had buddies that would go to other gyms than me. But I was on my own path. I decided for myself I wanted to do it myself. And it was extremely difficult. And I'm still not where I want to be yet, but it was extremely difficult. And especially recently, I would have times where I thought I should just quit. Like, it's over. It's done. It's not possible. And for the longest time, I thought, really, this dream wasn't possible for me. But I can't lie to you. I go on a New York trip with my friends. And I see one of my friends' buddies looks pretty damn good. He looks pretty damn great. And I just ask him what he eats. And he just sends me what he eats. And after the years of failing to progress properly for working out, I finally managed to do it. And I've been making bigger strides in the gym in the past 2-3 months than I have for 3 years of doing this. And that's exactly what this quote just says. You get where you want to go. Literally doesn't matter how long it takes. You get where you want to go if you don't quit. Because if you don't quit, you just don't stop thinking about it. And now my relationship with the gym is insane. I was gonna say, I'm like invested spiritually, romantically, in every way. I am addicted to the gym now. I'm addicted. I was thinking if I didn't have homework after today, I was thinking of going again. I went at 6 a.m. I don't normally do that anymore. I want to go again. Like, I normally say, you can't go more than once at the gym or else you're pushing yourself too much. I wanted to do it again because I loved the gym. I love going in and talking to my friends. I love pushing myself super hard. Every single time I push myself hard at the gym, I feel better about myself. When I go harder at the gym, the better my mood gets. It's my therapy. It's my everything. And I absolutely love it. But it took me 3.5 years to get to this point. I'm approaching 4 years in the gym, and only now is my girl going, nah, when she sees my biceps. And that's what it had to take. That's how long it took for me to even get the ground running as someone who had no help, no experience, nothing. I had to learn everything myself. And the second I stopped giving a fuck about counting calories and protein and shit, and I just started eating 2 eggs every fucking day and on cold cuts and as much protein as possible, it's finally working. Who would have guessed? But it took me time to understand that. And maybe in some ways, I wouldn't have learned that if I was working as a lifeguard. Maybe I wouldn't have done that. I think when it comes to things like this, only time can tell when you learn what you need to learn. I think that's really what it takes. Because for the longest time, I thought going to was wasteful. I'm sure I'm going to meet someone who's going to be so important in my future. I bet there's going to be a reason why. And that, like, there's going to be a glaring reason why I'm lucky I didn't go to, like... Oh, did I say... Oh, shit. Oh, I'm going to probably edit that out. But I think there's a really good reason why I chose to go to the college I just thought of instead of anything else. Because it's starting to reveal itself right in this last semester. I love this. I love film. I love to make film, and I love the idea of doing YouTube for a living because that way I can continue to do film for the rest of my life. My own films for the rest of my life. And again, even when it comes to something like that, I get scared. I get nervous. I don't know if I'm gonna do this. But really, if anyone wants to debate me, I don't give a fuck. If you want to say luck, whatever. Luck comes with time. It's because the only distinguishing quality is that you just don't stop. If you don't stop, you'll get there. I want to cry. Like, you really just don't have to stop ever, and you'll get where you want to go. I can just keep going on about this forever, but if you have anything that you want to do and that it's like a fucking pipe dream, just don't stop. Just keep going. Like, I want to fix my hair up. I'm going to keep going. It's not a goal of mine right now, but eventually I'm going to do it, and I'm not going to stop. With my skin, I had to go through so many fucking things that I still have scars I'm healing from. But guess what? I'm going to keep going. And I think it's insane. I think you have to be a little bit insane to get where you want to go. I honestly think you have to be a little bit insane, because no fucking sane person goes to the gym for 4 years and finally expects this to happen. They usually go for like 2 years, or even a year, or even a month, or even 2 weeks, and then they go, nah, it's not possible, and then they just settle. I'm fucking crazy. I'm crazy. Look at me, I'm posting YouTube videos on top of working, on top of working out, on top of making my own shit, on top of going to school, on top of the girl, on top of my friends, and all of this shit, and on top of that, I want to get good at like Marvel Rivals or some shit, you know what I mean? Like, I have so much stuff. What is this? Sorry, I got a notification, hold on. Man, sorry, that was a shitty notification. Ah, no, I just broke some blood, hold on. But really, like, I don't know what else to say. I think genuinely have to be a little nuts to do everything that you want to do. And I think it's the people who just don't stop. I'm sorry I'm going crazy about it. It's just so fucking true. It's just so true. Like, anything you want, you can do, but you just don't have to, you just don't stop. Like, you have to, like, he said it himself, you have to go through every emotion. With the gym, I cried, I laughed, I went through everything. Looking back on the gym now, I want to cry. I might just cry after I'm done this. My buddy said, oh, I bet you cry after a video. This is like, I don't think I ever cried after a video. This is the one video I'm probably gonna fucking cry after. But man, I'm gonna leave you guys with this, because I've been letting this go on for so long. If any of you guys have a goal, and I get so passionate still thinking about it, just don't stop. Just don't stop. I hope to God that they play this video when I'm holding up a 10 million subscriber diamond play button, or if I won a freaking Grammy or something like that, or I won a different award. Like, if I start winning awards and they start playing the shit, that's exactly what I mean. Just don't stop. Just don't stop. Any of you who watch, just do not stop, because I promise you're gonna get where you want to go. I love you guys so much. Peace out.